So I'm just wanting to do another little quick reading vlog catch up. I keep meaning to put up some reviews, and I have started annotating books. I never used to do that, but I've started doing it just so I can do better reviews than I've done in the past. But I just wanted to give a quick update to what I've been reading. So I think the last one was maybe middle of February, something like that. So I've read a few since then. So I've read, sorry, I have my book here so I know what I've actually read. I've read From Blood and Ash by Jennifer Armentrout. I didn't realise it was actually a romance. It's a fantasy romance. But I thought the idea, I really did enjoy the idea. I thought was really good. It's basically vampires and werewolves and that in a fantasy setting. And I really did enjoy it. I liked she was called the Maiden. I wanted to call her Princess, but she's actually called the Maiden. I really did like her character. And yeah, so I think I might read the next one when it comes. Well, it is out. I just need to buy it. I'll read it sometime. The next one was The Little Shop of Found Things, and that's by a Paula Braxton, sorry. And I've read her witch series she did. I think it was like The Winter Witch, The Silver Witch. I can't remember what the first one was called. I'll have to look that up. They're nice little books. They have a fantasy element in it. This one had time travel, where she had to save. When she buys antiques, and some of these things call to her. They sing to her, as it says. And she learns a little bit about its history. But this one, and where they'd moved to a new town, it was all connected, and this ghost of a, I don't know if she was a witch or what she was, but anyway, she was wanting her to save her daughter, so she would send her back in time. So there was that little time travel thing as well. Yeah, it was enjoyable. They're nice little reads. So the next one I read was Descendant of the Crane, and I really did enjoy this one. I know there was something about the publishing of this one. Was it our publisher didn't pay her or something like that? So I'm not sure which way. I should have been more. It was an audiobook I listened to. But I will be watching out for more from this writer, so I really did enjoy that one. The next one was just a reread. It was Monstrous Regiment by Terry Pratchett. They're always fun to reread, and I also listen to the audiobooks with this, but the abridged one with Tony Robinson. I know a lot of people like the ones with Nigel Planer. I prefer the ones with Tony Robinson. I've said it before, I just really enjoy it. It's like a book and a show all in one. It's great. The next read was Ring Shout. It was very enjoyable. It's very short. It's just a novella. It's a horror novella. Set at the time when the Ku Klux Klan was at its peak in America, and yeah, it was really, really good. So all about monsters called Ku Kluxes that hide in amongst the Klansmen, and yeah, really, really, really enjoyed it. It was another audiobook because I found that doing night shift I can actually listen to a lot of books. I really enjoyed the narrator. She got voices down great. The next one I read was it was called Monkey, but it's actually just the same as Journey to the West, and it's based on, you know, the legend of Monkey. Because I've been watching the new Legends of Monkey on Netflix, I thought I'll read the actual book. I enjoyed it. It wasn't something I would pick up again. And I do enjoy reading these classics from other countries, you know, not just English-speaking countries, but from, you know, Asia, Mediterranean, that sort of thing. I really do find them quite interesting. I think I've said interesting quite a lot this vlog. The next one I read was Legendborn. This one is based on, it's a modern take on the Arthurian story, where you have the descendants of King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. and it's set in America, in an American college actually. So it was it was a YA, but I felt it was quite a young YA, and I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. The characters in the story were all great. It just read a little bit too young for my taste. But, you know, that's sometimes happens. The next one was The Monster of Elendhaven. This again was another novella, and yeah, I enjoyed this one too. Do you get a theme? I always seem to enjoy things quite well. It was certainly different from what I was, and it was really just a man who's lived in the slums and the streets of this town, Elendhaven, for a long time, and he's just he's realised that he's actually a monster, and it's about him working with this lord to get revenge. The next one was The House of the Four Winds by Mercedes Lackey. Finally remembered an author that I was reading. This was a sort of seafaring one. I think it's the first in the series of the 12 Daughters. Basically, the Kingdom of Swansgard has 12 daughters. He finally has a son who is the heir. Because of the law, daughters aren't allowed to inherit. So he tells them to just make their way in the world, earn their own, living, that sort of thing, because they can't afford dowries. If they give them all dowries, it'll just bankrupt the country. But it's not done in a like, right, you're out sort of thing. They're all quite happy to make their way in the world, so they spend sort of the last years of their childhood training to be whatever they want to be. The only trouble is that our name was, she pretended to be a man, but she wanted to be a swordsmaster. This was, our male name was Clarence. Our princess's name was Clarice. And of course I just kept, every time I heard Clarice, I just kept muttering to myself, quid pro quo, Clarice. And then the next one, no. So that's it for my reading of what I've been reading. There's a couple other ones that I haven't put in there. I'm going to show you this. This is my new reading journal, but I'll do a proper top down. A little book haul that I've got is, this is just this month. What did I get? Well, I think I showed you the last one I got. For this month I got Brother Red by Adrian Selby. I've not seen any of these, so I don't know what they're like, but they just take my fancy. We Ride the Storm by Devin Madsen. Ashes of the Sun by Django Wexler. And this one everybody knows about, or I've certainly seen it. I think it was Jade City by Fonda Lee. I'm finally getting around to reading that. So I might read some of them, a couple of them this month, but there are other things I want to read. And I will start doing actual reviews now that I'm annotating, so I can remember what to say in my reviews, because I wasn't very good at it. I used to just sit there and go, and oh, this was really good, and I like this bit, and that bit was good, and this character didn't. So to do a proper review, started annotating, or trying to anyway. We'll see how it goes. So I changed my reading journal from the planner clipbook thing to this. I got this, well, it came from AliExpress, and it's just, it's a notebook cover. And inside it came with I got the notebook, the grid one. You can get all different ones, and it just slides into this, and it's got all different pocket things. But all I did was I took the pages that I'd already made and I just stuck them in to start with. I need to make another page for you. These are the books that I've read in 2021. And you can see I've made quite a good start so far. And then I've just got extra pages for hopefully more. And then we get into April. As March as well. I'm not going to bother showing you. This is just April. And then I'll just put in how many physical books I've put in. So, you know, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll probably do more. I don't know. We'll see. And this is just washi tape. This was origami paper, actually, that I cut out. The calendar I got from... I don't know, it was some free printable, I can't remember, there was all different ones. But I thought the coffee cup was quite cute. It goes with reading. And then just over the page is going to be the books read. And then books are anything for social media, the books are on Facebook. That's my Facebook page. If you want to go to my Facebook page, it's Jackie's Book Life. And it should come up. Any YouTuber, so this will probably go in here. And then the books I've hauled. I've still to write in the books that I've hauled. I did this last week before April, so. And then I've just put that. And then these next pages, I can just put in if I've read more. I can just add in more, that sort of thing. But it's just very simple. I don't need it to be fancy. And that's why I've moved it from the thing. But I will put in more at the back, more for like the series that I want to be doing, that sort of thing. But I've got an idea how to do the layout, so I can show you that another time. But yeah, that's just my rather simple reader's journal now in this fancy red crane journal cover.